Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, now one thing I would like to discuss with you that right now onwards, okay, I will take your attendance. Okay, I will take your attendance with the help of the Google Meet. Okay, Google Meet attendance. Okay, I'm not sharing with you the Google form. Okay, I will take your attendance with the help of the Google Meet attendance. It is okay, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I will take your attendance first of all. Is that there is some of the problems? Okay, just wait 1 minute. One more point. Okay, now there is a two Wednesday consecutive holiday. Okay, as I told you. So because of that, every Tuesday, okay, every Tuesday I will take the lecture of my regular lecture at 10:40 to 11:30, as well as I will extend this lecture up to 12:30. It means I will take consecutive two lecture on every Tuesday. Okay, all of you are comfortable, or is there any problem? Then please let me know. Yes, am I audible, everyone?
Sir, please repeat again, sir.
Okay, now as I told you that there is a limited lecture with me. Okay, please all of you stop to writing anything in the chat box. Okay, as I told you that there is a like number of lectures are very limited and I have to complete the syllabus of analog electronics. Okay, that's why I have to take the extra lecture. And another thing, there is a number of holidays. Okay, now this Wednesday holiday as well as the next Wednesday also holiday. Okay, so how can I compensate my lecture? So because of that, on every Tuesday, okay, every Tuesday I will take an extra lecture after 11:30. It means what is the timetable on Tuesday? 10:30 to, sorry, 10:40 to 11:30. It is my lecture. Am I right? Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. I am sharing your timetable. Okay, please refer the screen. Okay, screen is visible. Yes, screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now,
Yes, sir.
okay, so Tuesday 10:40 to 11:30. Okay, so this lecture I will extend up to 12:30. Okay, so I will take two lecture consecutively 10:40 to 12:30 on every Tuesday. It is okay, everyone?
But sir, when then we will
Sir,
not
the
have
break
time
is
for
there.
it. Lunch time.
Sir, break
Sir,
much.
basically it's a lunch
Break
time,
will
so whenever we are able to do it.
Okay, how much time is required for lunch? Approximately half an hour?
50, 55.
Yes, approximately 20 to 30 minutes is okay for the lunch because you are at home. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can I extend the lecture up to 12 o'clock? You have the lunch 12 to 12:30.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, so it is
Yes,
okay,
sir.
so it is fine. So I will take lecture 10:40 to 12. Okay, every Tuesday. Okay, and if it is required, then additional lecture also I discuss with you because I have referred the timetable of IT and IC. There is no common slot between IT and IC. That's why it is very difficult for me to arrange the extra lecture for the combine of IT and IC. Okay, so right now I will take the Tuesday lecture up to 12 o'clock. Okay, every Tuesday. It is okay, everyone now?
Sir, is it possible
sir.
that you take extra lecture from 8 to 9 morning?
8 to 9, it is very difficult for me. Okay, that's why it is very difficult. Okay, if possible, then I will take the extra lecture on the weekend. Okay, this thing I will announce with you on Saturday evening time, otherwise on the Sunday, I will take the lectures. Okay, it is okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the presentation is visible. Yes, presentation is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I think this concept we discussed in the previous lecture, the concept of alpha DC and beta DC. Okay, the relationship between alpha DC and beta DC. Okay, this equation we discussed, and as I told you that you can refer the sole example from the Malvino 6.1, 6.2, and 6.3. It is very simple example. You can refer from the book. Okay, as well as we discussed the notation. Okay, in the transistor we are noting the double subscript and the single subscript notation. What does it mean? This point we discussed in the previous lecture. Please let me know if you have any doubt. In this notation, any doubt, anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, good. Now, the configuration of common emitter connection, it is clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and as I told you that up to chapter number 10, we are dealing with the common emitter. Okay, chapter number 12, we will discuss common collector and common base. Why it is known as the common emitter? Because in this figure, it is observed that emitter is the common between input and output. Okay, please remember, it is known as the input loop. It is also known as the base loop. Okay, this one, it is known as the output loop, known as the collector. Okay, as well as we discussed this concept in the previous lecture that in this configuration, the IB, it is control IC. Okay, base current, it is control the collector current. Okay, as well as up to here we discussed in the previous lecture. Okay, in this circuit, what is the equation of the base current? As we discussed in the previous lecture, that whenever I want to find out, okay, please all of you write down this point in your notebook, that here I want to plot the input characteristic. Now, what does it mean by the characteristic? Characteristic no meaning studio. What is the meaning of the characteristic? Anyone can tell me?
લાક્ષણિકતાઓ.
Yeah, લાક્ષણિકતાઓ. ગુજરાતીમાં કહેવા જઈએ તો લાક્ષણિકતા. બરાબર? Every human having the sum of the characteristic. Every human having the different characteristics. So similarly, the transistor, it is the non-being object. Okay, so it has having the some characteristic, behavior, lakshanikta. Okay, so I want to find out the input characteristic of the transistor. Okay, I want to find out the input characteristic of the transistor. So how can we find out the input characteristic of the transistor? So we can find out the input characteristic of the transistor with the help of the graph IB versus VB. I think you might be know the characteristic of the diode. Which kind of characteristic of the diode? How can we plot the characteristic of the diode? First of all, anyone tell me? How can we plot the characteristic of the diode? Yes, am I audible?
Relation between V and I.
Yeah, graph between voltage versus current. Am I right?
Yes, sir. IV characteristic.
Yeah, VI characteristic. VI characteristic. Let's make correction. VI, voltage versus current. Okay. Now, this kind of graph of the V versus I in the case of resistor, it is linear or non-linear? Linear. And this kind of graph in the case of diode?
Curve.
Curve type.
No,
Yes.
not non-linear. Non-linear. Okay. We can refer to the position of my mouse that in the forward bias, like this kind of graph. In the forward bias, this kind of graph, and the reverse bias, it is this kind of graph of the VI characteristic of the diode. It means it is a non-linear. So please note down that resistor, inductor, and capacitors are linear device, and diode transistors are non-linear. Please remember this statement, and you should mention in your notebook that resistor, inductor, and capacitor are linear, and diode and transistor are non-linear. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, graph of IB versus VB, it is known as the input characteristic of the transistor. How can we plot the graph of IB versus VB? Okay, so this graph we can find out by applying Ohm's law or the KVL. Okay, we can also known as the Ohm's law or the KVL in the base loop. Okay, so anyone tell me what is the equation of the KVL in the base loop here? This equation already we discussed in the previous lecture. What is the KVL equation in the base loop here?
VBB is equal to IBRB plus VBE.
Yeah, VBB is equal to IBRB plus VBE. Okay, it is mentioned with the help of the polarity minus to plus. Current is flowing from higher potential to lower potential. That's why here plus and here minus. It is the plus and the minus. That's why VBB is equal to IBRB plus VBE. Okay, and this equation you can simplify that IB is equal to VBB minus VBE divided by RB. Okay, so in this equation it is the IB versus VB. In this equation is the IB versus VB. Okay, the plot the graph of the IB versus VB, it is known as the input characteristic of the transistor. Now how can you plot this graph? Okay, in this equation your VBB, it is the variable value. Okay, change the value of VBB and accordingly you can plot the graph. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear? Okay, now again I have to assign some of the students to take the responsibility for telling the answer. Roll number IC 16, Srushti. Are you present in the meeting? Roll number IC 16, 16. Roll number IC 16. Yes, roll number IC 16. Present in the meeting or not? Okay, so I will make mark your absent. Don't worry. Okay. IC 21, Ishita. IC 21. IC 21. Okay, again I will mark the action of the IC 21. Very good. Okay, now go to the IT. Okay. Why are you typing your name? Who is roll number IT 86? Rahul Parmar. Who is roll number IT 86? Why are you typing your name?
Present.
मैं तने क्या किधर टाइप करूँ चैट बॉक्स में? मैं क्या तने किधर के चैट बॉक्स में टाइप करूँ? Okay, don't type anything on the chat box. Okay. Who is IT 32 number? Manan? IT 32 Manan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your audio is completely working?
Yes, sir. But
Yes.
sometimes internet used to coming.
Okay. So you forget. Who is the next one? IT 46 Jay Mehta. IT 46 Jay. Roll number IT 46 Jay. Yes, roll number IT 46 Jay Mehta.
Yes, sir.
Yes, your audio is completely working. I hope so. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please give the acknowledgement whenever I am asking something in the lecture. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now the screen
Yes,
is
sir.
visible. Yeah, Jay, the screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now this equation is visible. IB is equal to VBB minus VB divided by RB. Yes. This equation is visible. IB
Yes,
is equal
sir.
to VBB. Yeah. Okay. Now who will tell me this kind of characteristic of the graph whenever I am changing VBB? Okay. Please try to understand, and I am expecting answer from everyone. Okay. What is the concept? This VBB, it is the changing. This VBB is the changing. Let us consider this VBB is the variable voltage and it will be changed from 0 to 20. Please write down in your notebook. This base voltage VBB, it is the variable voltage. Okay, Jay, position of mouse is visible. Jay. Yes, Jay. Are you present
Yes,
in the
sir.
meeting now? Yeah, position of mouse is visible. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now let us consider this VBB is the variable. This voltage I am varying from 0 to 20. Let us consider 0, 0.51, 1.52 like in that way. And accordingly, I want to find out the value of IB versus VB. So anyone can let me know which kind of graph IB versus VB. Let us consider VBB is equal to 0. So what is the value of IB? Yes, VBB is equal to 0. What is the value of IB?
minus 0.7 by RB.
Yes, your voice is not clear. VBB is equal to 0. What is the value of IB? Bit current.
Minus VB upon RB.
It is not clearly audible. VBB is equal to 0. What is the value of base current IB? It is 0. Tell me yes or no. It is 0. Am I audible? Jay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now the screen is visible? Yes, screen is visible? Yes. Yes, screen is visible? Yes, am I audible or not?
सर वॉल्यूम धीरे आ रहा है अब।
Yes, sir. Volume नहीं आ रहा है.
Okay. Just wait for me.
Okay, now am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Voice is clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Screen is visible now?
Yes, sir.
Now, please remember once.
Yes, sir.
Okay, where is our job? Okay, let us consider BBB is equal to 0. BBB is equal to 0. What is the value of IB?
0.
0. Okay, now let us consider BBB is equal to 0.5. BBB is equal to 0.5. What is the value of IB?
0.
0, because the transistor is the silicon transistor is not conduct. Whenever VBE is equal to VBB means the 0.7. Okay, at that time transistor is conduct. Okay, let us consider VBB is increasing from 0.7. VBB is increasing from 0.7 and up to 20. What is the value of IB? It is increasing.
Yes, it increasing.
Yes or no? Yeah, so this kind of nature of the graph. And please remember, in ideal diode, then we should consider VB is equal to 0. And if it is the second approximation, then we should consider VB is equal to 0.7. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, anyone tell me which kind of characteristic, whenever I plot of IB, then which kind of graph? Yes. Whenever I want to plot the graph of IB versus VB, then anyone let me know which kind of graph, nature of the graph?
Parabola facing upward.
Yeah, it is like the forward bias of your diode. Am I right? It means the graph, it is like this kind of graph. Okay. The input characteristic of the graph, it is like this kind of graph. Am I right now?
Yes, sir.
The graph, it is kind of graph. Whenever the VBE is increasing, then whenever it is the cutoff value 0.7, then it is decreasing. Means the nature of the graph, it is like the forward bias of your diode. Okay. Am I right? Yes, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, the please remember it is known as the input characteristic of the transistor and it is known as the base curve. It is also known as the base curve or input characteristic of the transistor. Okay, now let us come with the again the same circuit. Now the circuit is visible. Yes, circuit is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
now
Sir,
I want to
Yes,
plot.
sir.
ordinary
I want
डायोड
to
मतलब
plot.
कितना VB? ऑर्डिनरी
Yes,
डायोड का
one thing.
VB कितना होता है?
Ordinary diode then VB is 0.7.
Okay, sir.
Ordinary means it is silicon or germanium. If it is silicon, then 0.7. If it is germanium, then 0.3. Agree?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, and please remember 0.7 and 0.3, it is the ideal value. Again, ideal value means it may be changed at the room temperature. Okay, means whenever the temperature is changed, then it may be around 0.6. Suppose silicon diode. Okay, then value is the 0.7. But suppose the junction temperature is increased, then it may possible the diode or transistor, it may conduct even the voltage is 0.6. It is clear, Jay?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that clear? Okay, so please tell me up here
Yes,
any
sir.
doubt. Up here any doubt. Okay, now I
तो
want
सर
to plot the
ऑर्डिनरी डायोड
output.
होगा जब तो ऑर्डिनरी डायोड में सर जब VBB 0 होगा तो VB तो 0.7 और RB तो होगा तो IB होगा ना सर?
नहीं. Again look up the equation. VBB आपका 0 होगा. Okay, but what happened? The VBE is 0.7. Okay, it means the transistor is not conducting. Transistor is not conducting. It means this loop it is work as an open circuit. This loop it is work as an open circuit. It means open circuit. What is the value of the current? 0. Is that
Okay,
clear?
sir.
Agree?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, please remember one statement every time I'm repeating in my class that always engineer must be require mathematics here. Okay, the mathematics concept it is always required in the engineering, but mathematics is never engineering. Mathematics is never engineering. What does it mean? Suppose here I am putting VBB is equal to 0 and VB is 0.7. So what is the answer from the mathematics teacher? So IB is equal to minus 0.7 divided by RB. It means it is the wrong value. Point is clear now? Because the concept is whenever VBB is 0, it means the transistor is never conduct. Transistor is never conduct, it means it is work as an open circuit, and the open circuit, the current is 0. Is that clear, everyone, now?
Okay, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So my request to all of you that, okay, you are engineer and you also require some mathematical background. Okay, but it is not always true that mathematical equation it is always applicable in all the engineering application. Okay, we should apply the concept of engineering and we should relate the equation with the mathematical equation with the engineering justification. That and then only it will be important to you. Okay, now the next part I would like to discuss here output characteristic of the transistor. It is very, very important because input characteristic is very, very simple, but the output characteristic of the transistor is very, very interesting as well as very, very important for you. Now output it means which loop? This collector loop. Am I right? Output it means the collector loop. Yes or no? So whenever yes or no?
Yes,
Whenever I want to plot the output characteristic of the transistor, it means your graph is IC versus VCE. Output characteristic of the transistor, it means your graph is the collector current versus collector emitter voltage. Like in the previous case, it is IB versus VBE. So output characteristic graph, it is the IC versus VCE. Okay. So anyone tell me what is the KVL equation in the output loop? Apply the KVL to the collector loop. Apply the KVL equation here and tell me what is your answer.
IC is equal to VCC minus VCE upon RC.
Okay, it means what is the KVL equation? VCC is equal to ICRC plus VCE. Am I right? VCC is equal to ICRC plus VCE. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And simplify this
Yes.
equation, so you get IC is equal to VCC minus VCE divided by RC. IC is equal to VCC minus VCE divided by RC. Okay, it is the equation of the collector current. And please remember, in this equation, plot the graph of IC versus VCE. It is known as the output characteristic of the transistor. Okay, plot the graph of IC versus VCE. It is known as the output characteristic of the transistor. So anyone can let me know which kind of nature of the graph, IC versus VCE graph I want to plot. So anyone can help me plot the graph of the IC versus VCE. How can we plot the graph of IC versus VCE? Or which kind of nature of the graph? Which kind of nature of the graph? Here, please remember the concept of transistor fundamental is very, very important. It means whenever I am increasing VCC, I am increasing VCC up to maximum value, the collector current can be increased up to maximum value. Think in that direction. Anyone tell me in transistor collector current depends on which parameter? In transistor collector current depends on which parameter? Which current? Collector current क्या current ऊपर डिपेंड करते? Yes. Yes, collector current depends on which parameter or which current?
Base current.
Base current. Please remember this statement I already discussed with you that IB it is control IC. IB it is control IC. Why depends on the base current? Because whenever the transistor is conducting, emitter junction forward bias, collector junction is the reverse bias. This collector junction is reverse bias. It means collector current it is not because of this supply voltage VCC. Please remember, collector current it is not because of this supply voltage VCC. What is the function of the supply voltage VCC? The function of supply voltage VCC it is to make the reverse bias. Collector junction to make the reverse bias. Okay, and collector current it is basically depends on the base current and number of electrons injected from the emitter. It means the number of electrons in the emitter it is control the collector current. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is my statement? Whenever all the electron injected from the emitter means emitter માંથી બધા electron collector માં આવી જશે બરાબર એ પછી પણ તમે વોલ્ટેજ ને ઇન્ક્રીઝ કરશો તો એની ઇફેક્ટ કલેક્ટર કરંટ ઉપર નહીં આવે. કલેક્ટર કરંટ is remain constant whenever number of injected electron reach from emitter to the collector and whenever all the electron reach in the collector region, okay, accordingly the value of IC it is the fixed. Then after further increasing the value of VCC or VBB cannot be increased the value of IC. Then after further increasing value of VCC, sorry, it is VCC only. Then after further increasing value of VCC, IC cannot increase. Now IC when is increased? When your again VBB is increased, the VBB increased, then another value of the IB, and accordingly the value of IC is increased. It means the fixed value of the base current, it is vary VCC and measure IC and VC. Okay, fixed value of the base current by making the VBB is the fixed. Okay, and then vary the VCC and measure the value of IC versus VC. It is known as the output characteristic of the transistor. Is that clear? Please tell me up to here any doubt. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please remember this figure is visible. This figure is visible.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
it
sir.
is known as the output characteristic of the transistor. It is known as the output characteristic of the transistor. Okay, the x-axis is the VCE. X-axis is the VCE, and the y-axis it is your collector current. Y-axis it is the collector current. Okay, this kind of nature of the graph, whenever IC is 0, or whenever VCC is equal to 0, VCC is equal to 0, it means here VCE is equal to 0, VC is equal to 0, IC is very, very less. And whenever up to here, it is IC is the constant. In this region, IC is the constant. Okay, anyone can justify by this kind of nature of the graph? It is known as the output characteristic of the transistor. It is known as the output characteristic of the transistor. Anyone can explain me why this kind of graph? Why this kind of nature of the graph? Yes. Am I audible, Jay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me why this kind of nature of the graph? Okay, you also observe the different region here I mentioned, saturation region, active region, and breakdown region. Okay, this point I will elaborate on my next point. Anyone can explain me why this kind of graph? Yes. How can we observe the graph? It is the equation. IC is equal to VCC minus VC upon RC. Fixed value of the base current. Base current is the fixed. Okay, base current is fixed. તમે કેવી રીતે કરશો? By keeping the VBB is the fixed value. By keeping the VBB is the fixed value. Accordingly, the IB is the fixed. And then after vary VCC and measure VCC ને vary કરવાનો છે and measure IC versus VC. Yes. Anyone can explain me? Am I audible, Jay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So no idea. Anyone?
When VCC reaches up to the value of VBB, it will create a breakdown.
No. Breakdown I will discuss later on. First of all, can you tell me whenever further increasing the value of VCC cannot be increase the value of the collector current? What is reason? What is the meaning of this graph? You can observe in this graph. Okay, in this graph, whenever I'm increasing the value of VCC, okay, accordingly the VC is increased. Okay, VC is increased, and then after here the fixed value of the collector current. It is mentioned here 1 million. Is mentioned 10 microampere. Why IB is mentioned 10 microampere? Accordingly, what is the value of the VBB? Accordingly, what is the value of VBB? The IB is the fixed value. Okay, IB is the fixed value, and for this fixed value of the IB, here IC is the 1 milliampere. Why IC is 1 milliampere? I am considering beta DC of the transistor is 100. Okay, the beta DC of transistor is 100. The 10 multiplied by 100. 10 multiplied by 100 means IC is equal to 1 milliampere. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it means what is my point here? Whenever IB is equal to 10 microampere, beta DC of transistor suppose 100, so IC is equal to 1 milliampere. Then further increasing VCC, and પછી તમે VCC ને increase કરશો તો VCE ની value increase થશે. According to this equation, further increasing the value of the VCC, okay, further increasing the value of VCC, the VCE is increased. VCE is increased, but IC is not increasing. IC is not increasing because mathematical equation is always true. VCC ને increase કરીશું તો એના proportional માં VCE increase થશે, but our IC increase નહીં થાય. IC is the remain fixed value. IC is the remain fixed value. it is 1 milliampere. Why IC the remain fixed value? Why IC the remain fixed value?
कारण कब VCC minus VB constant रहे.
The reason is IC depends on which current, which electron, number of electron in the emitter. IC depends on the number of injected electrons from the emitter. Okay, so whenever emitter it is inject all the electron to the collector, then after further increasing the value of IC is never possible. That's why it is known as the constant collector region. You can observe 1 volt to 40 volt of the VC, it is the constant collector region. And this constant collector current region, it is known as the active region of the transistor. This constant collector current region, it is known as the active region of the transistor. And in the active region, the VC value, it may be in between 1 to maximum value, it may be 40 volt. And then after further increasing value of VCC, it becomes to breakdown. Okay, this breakdown I will discuss later on. But first of all, you should focus here. What is the meaning of this active region? After collector diode, please write down this statement in your notebook. After collector diode is reverse bias, it is collect all the electrons that reach its replacement layer. Further increasing VC cannot be increased IC. This statement is clear. After collector diode is reverse bias, it is collect all the electrons that reach its replacement layer. Then further increasing VCE cannot increase collector current. This statement is clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Agree, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and further add one more statement here. Collector can collect only those free electrons that emitter inject. Please remember and please write down the collector current. It is not because of number of electrons in the collector, because the collector region is the reverse bias. Okay, the collector can collect only those free electrons that emitter inject. The collector current કોના લીધે છે? Number of electrons in the emitter region. Please remember this statement. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please write down that because of this region, it is the output characteristic of the transistor, that it is the constant collector region, collector current region. It is known as the active region. Now I want to add one more point. Suppose I want to increase the value of IC. IC ની value 1 milliampere છે, મારે એના કરતા વધારે increase કરવી છે આ region માં. So how can I increase the value of IC in that region? How can I increase the value of IC in that region?
Emitter
Forget
में
about-
વધારે इलेक्ट्रॉन
Yes, once again.
एमिटर में इलेक्ट्रॉन ज्यादा ड्रॉप करने पड़ेंगे.
Sorry, this thing you can do practically. તમે એમિટર ની અંદર તમને ટ્રાન્ઝિસ્ટર ફેબ્રિકેશન કરીને
No,
આપી
no,
દીધો,
no, no.
પછી એમાં એમિટર
No.
ડ્રોપિંગ વધારી શકશો? નો.
No.
Sir, base
Stop.
current ne change કર્યું.
Yes.
Base current by changing the base current.
Yeah, by changing the base current. And how can we change the base current? Again, increasing the value of VBB. Are you getting my point? Because IB control IC. That's why my statement in one of the slide here. Okay, you can observe in this slide. At the starting here, I mentioned you that IB control IC. Okay, IB it is control IC. It means further increasing base current. How can you increase the base current? By increasing the value of VBB. It is clear, all of you? Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's why in your textbook this kind of figure is mentioned. That's why in your textbook this kind of figure is mentioned. What does it mean by this figure? That whenever IB is the 10 microampere fixed, accordingly IC is the 1 milliampere fixed. Let us consider beta is the 100. Further increasing IC whenever IB is equal to 20 microampere. How can we increase the base current? By increasing VBB. Accordingly IC is the 2 milliampere. Again I am increasing IB 30 microampere. IC it may be 3 milliampere. Similarly 40 microampere, here 4 milliampere. 50 microampere, here 5 milliampere. I am considering beta is 100. Clear, all of you? It means it is the constant collector current region, and it is known as the active region of the transistor. It is known as the active region of the transistor. Is that clear now? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
All of you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now one more point, interesting point, that it is known as the active region of the transistor. Please all of you remember, active region is the constant collector current region, approximately constant. Okay, that's why here mentioned the straight line, and in this figure we are mentioning this kind of line. Okay, in this figure we are mentioning this kind of slightly increasing line. Okay, but practically it is slightly increasing, but approximately it is the constant collector current region. Now please remember one more point. At the starting part, as a rising part the curve, no, rising part of the curve, it is known as the saturation region of the transistor. It is known as the saturation region of the transistor. And in this rising part of the curve, the VCE is approximately 0. VCE is approximately 0. So please remember one more point in your notebook, that in the saturation, this collector emitter voltage is approximately 0. This thing you should write down in your top of your notebook. નોટબુક ની અંદર પહેલા પેજ ઉપર કાં તો ઉપર લખી રાખો કે જ્યારે સેચ્યુરેશન માં હશે એ વખતે VCE ની વેલ્યુ એપ્રોક્સિમેટલી કેટલી હશે 0. Is that clear? Is
Yes,
that
sir.
clear? So VCE is approximately 0. So what is the equation of IC? What is the equation of IC? IC is the VCC minus VC divided by RC. Okay. IC is equal to VCC minus VCE divided by RC. So can you tell me what is the value of IC? What is the value of IC whenever VC is equal to 0? Yes. What is the equation?
VCC by RC.
VCC by RC. So please remember, in the saturation, the value of the collector current, in the saturation, the value of the collector current is the VCC by RC. In the saturation, the value of the collector current is the VCC divided by RC. And it is the maximum value of the current. It is the maximum value of the current. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now come with this point. What is the meaning of this region? What is the meaning of this region? It is known as the breakdown. What is the meaning of the breakdown? What does it mean by the breakdown? Breakdown means the heavy current flow in the any semiconductor device. Heavy current flow in any semiconductor device whenever further increasing the reverse bias voltage. Whenever you are increasing the reverse bias voltage, suddenly further increasing the reverse bias voltage, okay, then transistor or any semiconductor devices come into the breakdown. And breakdown, it is indicate the unrealistic behavior. It means breakdown શું બતાવે છે કે આ કન્ડિશનમાં ટ્રાન્ઝિસ્ટર તમારો ડેમેજ થઈ શકે. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
why
sir.
this concept we already study in the theory of the diode. Whenever the reverse bias voltage is further increasing, then covalent bonds are break and suddenly the heavy current flow in the transistor. And this heavy current flow in the transistor, in that case, whenever the VCE is greater than value of the VCE max. Now, what is the value of VCE max? What is the value of the VCE max? Collector emitter maximum voltage. So whenever you fabricate any semiconductor devices, then there is the sum of the specification. Sum of the specification means the maximum power dissipation. The maximum power dissipation is the product of the VC multiplied IC. The maximum power dissipation, it is the product of collector emitter voltage and collector current. So whenever VCE it is greater than VCE max, at that time the power dissipation is very large. Power dissipation is very large. It means it may be cross the maximum power dissipation of your transistor, and in that case the heavy current flow in the transistor, and because of that the transistor it may be damaged. Because of that the transistor it may be damaged. It means this power dissipation it should be less than maximum power dissipation. So this region it is indicates the heavy current region in the transistor, and in that case the transistor it may be breakdown or it may damage. Is that clear now? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, so
Yes,
please remember, practically we can't increase the VCE value very large value. Whenever we are increasing the VCE is very large value, in that case, always the possibility of transistor damage. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, how can you understand this concept? This concept is very simple. Every human having the some capacity. Wherever every human having the some capacity. Okay, what is your capacity for attending the lecture? તમે એક દિવસમાં maximum કેટલા lecture attend કરી શકો? Can you attend 24-hour lecture in the one day?
No.
Okay. Can you attend the lecture 9 to 3:30 consecutively without any break?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Okay, that's why you told me that we cannot continue up to 12:30 on Tuesday. બરાબર, અને તમે મને કીધું કે તમે 12:30 સુધી continue નહીં કરી શકો because you require the one lunch. Okay, it means every human having the some capacity. So similarly, whenever you fabricate the transistor or any semiconductor devices, at that time we decide the sum of the capacity or the maximum power dissipation. So this value of the maximum power dissipation will decide the transistor can tolerate this value of the maximum power dissipation. હવે further increase કરો તો VC અને IC increase થશે તો આ maximum power dissipation તમારું ટ્રાન્ઝિસ્ટરનું power dissipation અને maximum capacity કરતા વધી જશે. So in that case it is the possibility of the breakdown. So please remember, practically the power dissipation in the transistor, it should be less than the value of the PD max. Is that clear? Practically the power dissipation in the transistor, it should be less than the maximum power dissipation of the transistor. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I hope that this characteristic of the transistor is clear, everyone. It is the output characteristic of the transistor. So in this slide, any doubt? In this slide, any doubt? Okay. In this figure, any doubt? This figure is also clear. Please remember, our figure ma breakdown region batayo nahi. In this figure, we have mentioned only the active region and the saturation. Okay, the transistor saturation region means the rising part of the curve. Transistor saturation region is the rising part of the curve. Okay, J, position of my mouse is visible. What is the J?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please remember, it is the rising part of the curve. It is known as the saturation region. It is known as the active region. Okay, and this part, it is the breakdown. It is not mentioned in this figure. Okay, and another region of the transistor you might be know. Anyone can tell me what is another region of transistor? Saturation, active, breakdown, and a civil region છે. કદાચ તમને યાદ હોય તો, what is the name of that? Yes, what is the name of that region?
Depletion region.
Yes. Yes, IT81 number?
Depletion region.
No. It is known as the cutoff region. Cutoff means the transistor is off. Please remember, cutoff region means the transistor off. Okay, saturation and the active region means the transistor is on. And breakdown region means transistor it may damage. Mention this thing in your notebook. Okay, one is the cutoff region, the transistor is off. Another one is the active and saturation, the transistor is on. And breakdown region, the transistor it may damage. So what is the cutoff region? Cutoff region means the IB is equal to 0. It is mentioned the bottom line of this graph. This bottom line of the graph, it is the cutoff region. It means the IB is equal to 0. It means the transistor is not conducting. Okay, this line, it is known as the cutoff region. Please remember, this line, it is known as the cutoff region. This rising part, it is the saturation and it is the active region. Is that clear? Please tell me up to here any doubt. Anyone?
Sir, rising વખતે VC કેમ 0 હોય છે?
Rising part માં VC 0 છે. Okay. What is the meaning? Whenever I am increasing the value of VCC, okay, so accordingly VC is increased. The IC it is try to increase. आज जो part है, हम IC तारो linearly increase करते. So in that moment of the time, the VC is closest to 0, 0.1 and 0.2 something value. Okay, whenever again I'm increasing the value of VCC, okay, then VC is increased. It means that your collector junction is more and more reverse bias. Collector junction is more and more reverse bias. It means number of electron injected from the emitter, it is collect from the collector, and this electron it is attract from the reverse bias of the collector region. So જ્યાં સુધી એ attract નહીં થાય એટલા period માં IC તારો rising part હશે. It is from 0 to 1 milliampere. So in this portion of the curve, your VC is approximately 0 or 0.1 value. That's why this part it is your VCE is equal to 0. And please remember, VC is equal to 0. It means here the transistor it is a virtually short circuit. Okay, you know some of the point that voltage is 0 means it is the short circuit. Am I right? Voltage is 0 means the short circuit. Okay, it means the saturation region, the transistor is virtually short. The saturation region, the transistor is virtually short. Okay, the VC it is closest to 0. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, up to
और
here.
VC मैक्सिमम सर किसको बोलते हैं? VC
maximum, yeah. VC maximum किसको बोलते हैं? Accordingly, whenever you fabricate the transistor, at that time the maximum value of the VC it is decided based on the value of the power dissipation. Okay, that's why I told you that power dissipation is the VC product IC. Okay, so what is the maximum value of the VC? Accordingly, the maximum value of the power dissipation. Okay, and these specifications are given in the transistor. Okay, whenever you refer any transistor number, okay, you search on the internet, for example, transistor number VC567. Okay, the VC547, there is mentioned that maximum value of the VC is the 40 volt. For example, the maximum value of the VC is the 40 volt. The maximum value of the VC is the 40 volt. It means it is the maximum capacity of the transistor. Then after you further increasing value of VCC, then after you further increasing value of VCC, it means the VC is also increasing. VC is increased means what happened? It is comes into the breakdown. It is the max. It is the known as the maximum value of the VC. Is that clear?
यस यस सर, तो वो कौन सा किस्सा जब तक सर VC ग्रेटर देन V मैक्सिमम होता, VC मैक्सिमम होता था?
VC greater than VC maximum, it is the breakdown.
ओके सर, ओके.
Okay, જ્યારે તારી VC ની વેલ્યુ આ ઇક્વેશન પ્રમાણે
યસ સર, યસ 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 સર,
વધી જશે,
આઈ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ.
તો VCC ને વધારી, VCC વધારે તો ઓબ્વિયસલી તારો VC વધી જશે, બરાબર? કેમ કે IC તો નહીં વધે, IC કંટ્રોલ કોણ કરતું હશે? બેઝ કરંટ. એટલે તું
Yes,
અહીંયા
sir,
પણ VCC વધારીશ એટલે તારો VC ની આ ઇક્વેશન પ્રમાણે ઇફેક્ટ ક્યાં આવશે? IC તો નહીં વધે, IC નહીં વધે તો VCC જેટલું વધારીશ એટલો VC વધશે, પણ એ ક્યાં સુધી વધશે? કે જ્યાં સુધી આ એક્ટિવ રિજનમાં હશે. પછી તું વધારે VC ને વધારે કરીશ, બરાબર, તો એ કેસમાં
યસ સર, યસ યસ.
એ બ્રેકડાઉનમાં જતું રહેશે. ક્લિયર?
ઓકે સર, થેન્ક યુ.
ઓકે, એની અધર ડાઉટ એનીવન?
હેલો સર.
યસ.
સર ટ્રાન્ઝિસ્ટર બ્રેકડાઉન વોલ્ટેજ પછી ડેમેજ થઈ જાય?
યા ઓબ્વિયસલી, કેમ કે બ્રેકડાઉન એટલે શું થશે? બ્રેકડાઉન. યસ.
હેલો.
યસ યસ.
તો સર ફરી એને યુઝ કરી શકાશે?
ના કરી શકાય, ના કરી શકાય. એક કેસમાં શું થશે કે આ વોલ્ટેજ તરફ બહુ વધારે હશે, બરાબર, એટલે કલેક્ટર કરંટ તારો હેવી ફ્લો થશે. કલેક્ટર કરંટ તારો હેવી ફ્લો થશે એટલે આની કેપેસિટી કરતા વધારે ફ્લો થશે, એટલે ટ્રાન્ઝિસ્ટર તરફ બર્ન આઉટ થઈ જશે, ટ્રાન્ઝિસ્ટર તારો ડેમેજ જ થઈ જશે, સળગી જશે, અને અંદરનો પાર્ટ છે ડેમેજ થઈ જશે. ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ, તારા ઘરે ઇલેક્ટ્રિસિટી આવે છે, બરાબર, અને બાય મિસ્ટેક MGVCL અથવા GB ની સપ્લાયનો કરંટ વધી જાય, 5 એમ્પિયર કરંટ આપણો મેક્સિમમ હોય છે, બરાબર, 5 એમ્પિયર થી વધારે કરંટ આવી જાય અને એ વધારે કરંટ તારા એપ્લાયન્સીસમાં ફ્લો થાય, બરાબર, ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ ફ્રીજ હોય, AC હોય, એ ગમે તેમાં, તો એક વખત વધારે કરંટ ફ્લો થઈ ગયો એટલે એ વસ્તુ શું થઈ જશે? તારી ડેમેજ થઈ જશે. યસ ઓર નો?
યસ સર.
ઓકે, એના માટે આપણે શું યુઝ કરીએ છીએ? સર્કિટ બ્રેકર. For that case, we are using the circuit breaker. When you are heavy current flow, then suddenly your circuit breaker, it is open the connection and it will be protect your electrical appliances. So similar આની અંદર આ જ વસ્તુ છે કે વધારે કરંટ હશે એટલે એની કેપેસિટી કરતા વધારે કરંટ ફ્લો થશે એટલે સેમિકન્ડક્ટર ડિવાઇસીસ ડેમેજ થઈ જશે. Is that clear?
યસ સર.
Okay, any other doubt, anyone? Yes, any other doubt? Okay, so in next day, tomorrow, I will continue from this slide. Okay, so if you have any doubt, then you can also ask me on the next lecture. We will discuss in detail. Okay, now I am terminate this lecture. Thank you all of you.